Hi there guys, this is Rob here with a video that just might be of interest to some of you. I've just opened up a nice beer. I don't often drink, but not these days anyway. And I've got the house to myself, and I was watching Mr. John 35's videos on Micromasters the other night, and it really took me back to the days when I was a kid back in about 1988, 89, and I had this Micromaster base here. This is the actual one, which I've dug out of the loft. I think it's Countdown, and sadly it's incomplete now. I've found some of the bits, which gives me hope of finding the others, but it was much loved. And the last time I set this up was 1989, 90, I guess. Would have been 89, I think, because that's when we moved house, when my parents split up when I was a kid. And because I used to live at a pub, I was upstairs on the main road, so quite often I'd have these set up and be watching Transformers and playing with them. So for a bit of nostalgia, which got the better of me the other day, I thought it'd be fun to actually just set this stuff up with Legends and Cyberverse, and yeah, there's continuity errors here, but it looks cool. And there you see Star Convoy. I suppose this is kind of a haul video and a bit of a vlog, because some of this stuff I've been picking up recently, so we can go through it now. I just tried to make some little scenes that please me. So like this bit here reminds me of the movie when Optimus Prime is going to sort of Megatron out. So that's the world's smallest figure, and I got that years ago when I was in London from I'm not sure if I got it from Epic Heroes in Edgware. Great shop that. And then obviously Countdown I've had since the 80s, and I still got this little dude here. That is Countdown, I think. So got the Micromaster transport there from Star Convoy. Then we've got Blue Streak, and this is KO Constructicon, which there's a few of them dotted about, and they do form up into Devastator. And I got these from the range for $2.99, which is pretty good. They're okay. They're pretty good actually. Good plastic for $2.99 at least. And they're the right colours, and they've even got Decepticon logo on, or something very similar, as you can see. I'll just pop the light on if I can do that on my phone. No, it won't let me. You might be able to make it out there. It don't matter so much anyway. So yeah, we've got High Q lying down. He's off my Powermaster Prime. This is the reissue one over there. I've still got my original from the 80s as well. And we've got parts of God Bomber all over the place here, which I've put guns on to make a little base, and ramps everywhere. I've got the little hot rod that comes with Star Convoy on the Star Convoy plinth there. And then there's half of a Micromaster combiner there. That's the other half over there. They're actually ones from my childhood that I've still got, along with that dude there. I can't remember all their names. And that dude lying down, being killed there. And that's a Pretender. Oh god, what's his name? Vroom. It's another one from my childhood. And that's going now. Well, I can't think of his name. Trailbreaker. The Legends figure. Really nice little figure that. I'm surprised they didn't do something like this actually with the Micromasters line. It would have been cool to see. There's the half of one of them over there. Another one from my childhood. And again down there. Oops. And that gun takes me out to my latest acquisition. And I'm absolutely in love with this actually. It was something that I bought to add to the collection to go with Star Convoy, a bit of Japanese G1, and this is Sixliner. It's the reissue, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I really love the colours, and the transformations of the little guys are pretty cool. The robot modes are fantastic actually. I think they're some of the best Micromasters I've ever seen. they're certainly much more fun than these, and I'm surprised that they never got a release in the UK, because they're really cool. And I suppose little trains, you know, you could say that they're a bit like spaceships as well, if you wanted to pretend that. Little shuttles. Sorry about this chair creaking what I'm sitting on here. David's picking up on the camera, hopefully not. So we've got, I can't remember the names of the constructicons at the moment, but there's another one there, and I've forgotten the name of that dude too. He's another one from my childhood. Micromaster, no, can't remember his name. And I'm sure I've got the base for him somewhere. There's Bumblebee. It's another one I got from Epic Heroes back in about 2004. And that guy, I loved when I was a kid. I played with him, and his joints are really loose. And it's only recently I found out he's called Erector. What a great name. Lovely stuff. So up on this base here we've got another Micromaster from my childhood. And another one. I can't remember these names either. But I do like these bases, and I've just bought the new Metroplex, which I can't wait to get my mitts on. That'll be brilliant. And to put that with all this would be fantastic. I remember seeing a video on YouTube once with someone who got all the Micromasters bases together. It's absolutely incredible, but I can't find that video for the life of me now. So that's seen better days though. I need to clean up. It's been in the loft for about 20 years, so. And yeah, we've got Hunger here. And he's just killed another Micromaster that I played with down there, to the point that he can't even stand anymore. He is so loose, it's unbelievable. So what else we got? Yeah, so that's Star Convoy over there in his base mode. Picked him up last year. Still need to do a review on him. Probably do that soon. I really like that figure. He's just fantastic. What modes he's got is just brilliant. Great robot mode, great base mode, and the truck mode, and the way that this can be utilised to power it in the 3 modes is just great. It's just fun. So we've got Powermaster over there. I forget his name, but I think it's Scalar. A Scalar. And he goes with this fantastic figure here, which is Double Dealer. The Powermaster's in the belly at the moment of that one. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this. And of course, this looks a bit like the movie too, because you've got Prime and Optimus fighting there, and Hot Rod about to intervene, and there's the big cliff down there. Oh, beer's good. So, I always hear the soundtrack. This really just takes me back. It's really fantastic to see all these things set up, and you know, just it's when they come to life a bit. I mean, most of the time I don't have anything set up like this. This is just a little nostalgia trip, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. There's Brawn over there. But, you know, as we zoom out, and you just see how colourful that is. And this is what I love about G1 stuff. It's just the colours, and David's focusing there. Just the general aesthetic of everything. It's just wonderful. I really wish actually that someone would make some Cybertronian G1 style buildings and plinths and stuff like that you can mount onto. I've thought about doing it myself with you know, plastic card and scribing it and scoring out, because I make models anyway. That's one thing I do. I make model aeroplanes mainly. But I've thought about transferring those skills into scratch building transformers. Not necessarily that transform, but one-offs that look like the cartoon, or making, you know, plinths for to display your figures on. I think that'd be really cool. Be nice to like have a shelf coated out with sheets that you could paint up and make them either orangey coloured or purple coloured, perhaps. And a nice metallic sheen on it. And you could have a real good display for your figures. I think it would really bring them to life more. It's always on wood at the moment. But that's kind of reminiscent to the orangey scene that we see in the movie, I suppose. So that's probably what's reminded me of it. But since there are other things, I've noticed recently that YouTube has, in its wisdom, decided to update its website. And my God, it is hard work now. A couple of months ago, it was really clear and fun, and you keep track of what people were doing. The subscriptions page was really good. You can just like go to it and see what people had uploaded. But now it's just like a one list that scrolls down. It doesn't even have anything in any order, and it seems to have videos that are recommended to me that aren't even what I want to watch. So that's not what I expect from my subscriptions page. It's I don't know if anybody else has found this annoying, or has found that their views are going down, or that they're getting less subscribers. Because I'm new to this upload stuff, but I've noticed it seems to be a pain in the ass. I just don't understand why they have to keep changing these websites. It's what's the reason for it? If it works, leave it alone. But pardon me, burping. I would like to hear what your thoughts are on that though. How do you find the subscriptions page? How do you find the new YouTube page? Is it affecting your enjoyment of YouTube? Are you finding yourself less inclined to make videos because you think no one's going to see it, perhaps because they're just going to get recommended videos that aren't what they want to watch, rather than their subscription to you? Has anybody else noticed any changes? So it won't put me off making videos. I'm enjoying it at the moment, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I think that the people who've subscribed to me probably might never see the videos amongst all the other stuff that YouTube might have decided that they want to watch that they don't. So some of the things that I get recommended, I think, that's interesting. Why would I want to watch that? But then you go. So for me, an improvement would be making the site easier to use, not harder to use. So anyway, back to this. I think this is Legends and Micromasters have sometimes been overlooked and unfairly judged just because they're small. And I used to view them that way too, but just recently I've started to actually like them even more than I used to, because they're cute and they're fun and they're quick to change and just something to mess around with. Pardon me, burping again. But also, I don't know, I've lost what I was going to say now, but yeah, they're great, and I really like the new Cyberverse figures like this, and well, it's not a Cyberverse figure, but Legion class. I know it's not a Legion class either, is it? They give it that many bloody names, it's so confusing. Legions, Legions, Cyberverse, Micromaster, Minicon, God knows. Powermasters, Headmasters, there's loads. But all the little guys, they're cool. And they with these bases they add something. So Metroplex coming out for the Generations line. I wonder whether they might bring out a Triptychon, or that would be fantastic if they did. Can you imagine that if they did a 3 foot high Triptychon, or whatever it is, 2 foot high? That would be pretty damn cool. And maybe they might bring out a Generations Scorponok and a Generations Fort Max. Who knows? So, as soon as they've just done the Encore Fort Max, so I don't know if they'd do that, but I would like to get my hands on a Fort Max at some point, but God, the size of it after getting the Metroplex one is just going to be, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, to be honest, if I did. But I think, if I'm honest, Metroplex, for me, I prefer the look of, because I always wanted the G1 Metroplex when I was a kid and never got it, and I still haven't got it now, but I thought that would be better for me, because it just made me feel like a kid again with it being so big, and it just looks so cool. I really love the look of Metroplex, he looks ace. I imagine some of these figures will go really well with it, so it actually spurs me on to collect more Legends and Micromasters and stuff like that. So I imagine these constructicons could look pretty good with it too. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to work out how to get together, but I'll have to watch a video for a G1 and see if I can figure it out again. I had it together once, but it falls a bit so easy. But you know, they ain't bad. I think, if I'm right, this one's Hook, is it? But you know, for $2.99, you can't go wrong, really. And for the size, not bad. Not bad at all. Trying to get that to stand out. Also picked up some new figures. So today I've picked up this Ultra Magnus from the Generations line, which I actually really like. It's fantastic, and the standard prime gun in there. This the sword splits into 3 components, and then it all clips together very tightly, I might add, into this sword, which is huge. I really do like the Generations line, I've got to be honest. I mean, I know the transformations are a lot more simplified, but the plastic does seem to be really good quality, and the paint taps are quite nice on this. So I did a good review on it soon. Just done my review for the Titanium Ultra Magnus today, so it's kind of funny I should come across this. It's, if you're actually going to auto assembly and you're anywhere staying in the area for the however many days it's on, and you fancy coming over to Kidderminster, which is about 15 miles away or about half an hour on the train, I got it from this shop in Kidderminster. It used to be called the Classic Collectibles, now it's called CNT or Comics and Toys. And these on Facebook, if you type in Comics and Toys, you find a guy on Facebook, really nice guy, and it's a collector's paradise in there. He hasn't got lots of Transformers, but he does get stuff in occasionally, and he can always get stuff in. But it's just like an Aladdin's cave of figures and all sorts of stuff. And it's comics as well, obviously comics as well. But it's just breathtaking in there. Really good place to check out, and yeah, you find some older stuff in there sometimes that's new old stock. So if you're collecting, it's definitely a good place to go. So, and then today I got this, which is the new generation Starscream, and that light piping is fantastic. And yeah, I've heard a bit of unfavourable reviews about this, and actually getting it in hand, I'm inclined to disagree. This figure is not that small at all, actually. I was expecting him to be smaller and lighter and cheaper than this, but he's actually quite a good size, and he's pretty bloody heavy too. So the plastic quality is really nice and solid, really hard feeling, and everything tabs together well, and it's a nice solid transformation. It's basic, yeah, but it's fun. And yeah, for $12.99, which I got it for, what's not to like? I mean, come on, that's cool. I definitely recommend that anyone pick this figure up. The girlfriend's seen it, and the first thing she said is, "Oh, that's a very nice Starscream." She likes Starscream though, and so do I. So I suppose we're biased. You know, if you like Screamer, you're gonna like this. But got his arms bent round different to everyone else does at the moment, so he can bend his arms in the right place. And I think it looks cool with those cannons underslung. Actually, looks a bit more vicious. So yeah, what else have I been picking up? I've picked well, waiting for it to arrive, Masterpiece Thundercracker, the new MPL-11, is it mould, from Hasbro. Can't wait to get that. Obviously the Metroplex, waiting for that to come along. Thinking of reviewing my General Galvatron soon, probably next couple of days, because I've just got the box out of the loft to get the bits out, all his little cannon and sword and things like that. It's an awesome figure. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you this, and I'll leave it at that. So I'm going to finish off this beer. Oh, and that's a very nice piece there, by the way. Very much more like a model than a toy. But that's the world's smallest hot rod. And I picked that up from Epic Heroes again in about 2004, 2005. Very nice little figure. And just while we're at it, whoops, down he goes. It's a bit of a damage, but it's off the Prime series, and I forget the guy's name now. God almighty, what is it? Don't know if it's Swerve. No, it's not Swerve. Something else. But this guy looks incredibly G1 to me. I don't know if he's in the series, but he's a bloody nice figure. It's got that, it appeals to me because it's got that very futuristic look, but it still looks very G1, so it reminds me of something like Target Masters. There's a crosshairs and all that lot. It's brilliant. Definitely pick that up. Quite poseable too. So yeah, there's Starscream waiting to take over from Megatron, just as he's about to get killed. So yeah, see you guys. Take care. All the best.